What's up, guys? I thought we would play a little bit of Warframe today, because I mean I have something like 1,820 hours in this game. I really enjoy this game. I had this set to solo last night because I was opening a ribbon with Ivara. I want to change that because today I figured we would do some relic opening stuff. So if there's bit of a quick defense or excavation or whatnot that we can do. It's going to be Corpus. I'd like to switch out for my mag. We'll just swap this over. Make sure this is doing an acceptable thing here. Yeah, radiation viral is fine. Radiation doesn't do that much damage to their shields, but it's okay. Now this one, I want it to be, let's see, Toxin and Blast. Alright, I'm good with that. And then this one can stay on Radiation Viral. My mag should probably be fine. Yeah, let's check this though. Cool. So, we're gonna go out to that Corpus, what was it, defense? Yeah. We're just gonna pop open some normal relics, because I need to get Void Traces. I also need to get a Banshee Prime chassis. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'll run through my B4s, because I have everything from here, and I could use the Forma. So, hopefully we get some cool stuff, basically for free. My plan is to get Void Traces so that I can try to get the Nami Skyla Prime Blade, because I just opened a ribbon for that yesterday. So, I might as well test it out before I just immediately sell it. I haven't leveled that weapon yet either, so...
Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. Enemies are dropping reactant. Keep fighting. Look, reactant.
I do wish this weapon had a little bit more range on it. I don't know if there's a secondary version of Sinister Reach. Sinister Reach, if you don't know, is a beam weapon mod that increases the range of which your beam will actually travel. So if you have an Ignis or something like that, it'll make the flames go farther, basically. Works for things like the Quanta, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it works for something like the Simulor. That would be interesting. Just to make you fire the, hey, go away. Fire the thing farther. Oh, I hit him. I don't know if you saw those numbers. It just didn't kill it. The Opticore does splash damage, which is why you can put Firestorm on it to increase that splash damage range, but it doesn't really do that much good. Some people like to shoot at Shield Lancers, because if you hit a flat surface, it'll do the explosive proc thingy. Or not proc, but explosive damage thingy. And if you hit a Shield Lancer in the in the middle of a group of Grineer, it'll actually explode and damage all of them. Like the shot will explode, not the guy. That'd be kind of cool though. This is not doing that much damage. I mean, it is, but these guys are only level 26. I have a critical build for this, which I think is probably better. I was just using this one because sometimes my Opticore does magnetic procs and I don't know why. I have a ribbon on it that gives it toxin damage, but that shouldn't make it do, you know, ice damage if there's not ice there too. And, you know, ice damage is part of magnetic damage. Magnetic damage, I think, is probably one of the worst damage types in this game so far. Impact is also pretty bad, but that can be attributed to the fact that not a lot of enemies in this game have shields. But when they do have shields, magnetic and impact damage are very important. But you could just take, you know, mag, and now the shields are gonna be gone. Or, you know, halved. Or just severely damaged, depending. If you're doing like a sortie level where they have super shields or whatever, then having magnetic procs is pretty important. You can do it with impact too. But I find that impact weapons are typically pretty slow. There's a few exceptions, of course, like the Kokake Prime. They do impact damage, but they're like a fist weapon. And then the Furax. Actually, the Furax I think was pretty slow. I didn't really enjoy that weapon. I used the Furax Wraith. I saw somebody trying to sell that on, or in the trade chat for like 20,000 platinum once. And I just can't believe what people try to sell this stuff for. It's ridiculous. That's like, I think I did the math and it turns out to be like $300 or something. Which is ridiculous. And now you can just go to the plains and like get the blueprint for nothing. That was pretty good. That was probably 67,000. I can make this do upwards of 130,000 damage if I use the other build that I have for it, with a critical hit. And then with Harrow, that, you know, becomes absolutely insane. If I use Smita or the Darza Kavad, and, you know, there's various other things that'll increase your critical hit damage. One of them, I think, is new. I don't remember what it is. I feel like it's an augment mod for one of the Warframes that makes them give their ally... Oh, did I just... Oh, I thought I ran out of ammo. I don't know, that was weird. She, like, swapped it out. And my optic orb doesn't go through shields for some reason. Oh, corrupted charger. That actually looks pretty good. It runs pretty weird though. I think in the dev stream, the most recent dev stream, they were talking about the release of Companions 2.0. And they said it was going to be released gradually, but that it's probably going to make their AI better. Or that's what I assume. And that's going to be a nice change of pace because I bought all the Hunter mods. And they're really not that useful because, you know, your companions are pretty bad at stuff. They also don't do a lot of damage. I have my Kubro, Sunika Kubro. She's an Orokin Hunter. And she does like 600 slash damage when she's perfectly happy and fully modded. And it's like... You know, I could just shoot them 10 times with the Soma Prime. Or I could shoot them half of a time with the Tigris Prime. And it would do, like, seriously the same thing. It's just really weird. I think companions need a huge buff. Which they're working on, which is awesome. And also, in this game, I think shields need a buff. And I think impact damage and magnetic damage need to be worked on. So I know impact damage has that stagger thing, but it's not all that reliable or all that great for really anything. And you know, there's weapons like the Jet Katak, the Grenier Jet Mace. That was one of my first weapons. I love it. It is so cool. I actually bought a Tenogen skin for it because it's great. And you know, it's cool, and I like it a lot, and the impact damage is pretty bad. I really only ever use it because of Vulcan Blitz, which is a mod for it. Oh, I gotta do this thing Go away. Okay, so Vulcan Blitz is a mod for the Jadkisag. And I don't remember what the percentage is. There we go. It's 60% of an enemy's max health, but 6 meters is pretty awful. You could just use acid shells, which is like 45% of the enemy's health, and it's like 15 meters, which is crazy.
My Warframe is strong.
Now if you use the Jetkatag for like groups of enemies and just do a slam attack on top of them, if you kill one of them, it'll probably, you know, screw over his group of friends around him. And that's pretty nice. In general, probably taking an Opticore to a defense... That was really cool. I hit that guy and the guy behind him. I think that was me who hit him. Interesting. Oh, there's a bubble on that guy. I like that you can reload while you're like roll jumping in the air, but if you roll with like a bow or something, you actually like drop your shot. Or you unlock your arrow. There you go. Oh, that was 150 something thousand. I couldn't see the rest of it. That guy got saved by the corruption. I really like Mag. I think she's a great character. I don't know why people say she's useless. She's really, you know, consistent in higher level stuff. You can totally, you know, block entire areas of damage. You put one of your attractors on an enemy and they just can't shoot through it anymore, and they get stuck in it too. Certain enemies, probably like Manics and stuff, could jump out of it because they're fairly quick. Oh. Yeah, that was pretty bad. It's interesting, that only hit one guy. Oh, that totally missed everything. Sweet. We're gonna do this. Do that. It's interesting, I thought that was the start of a new wave. I guess not. Usually I'd have something like the Ignis Wraith here, because that seems to be much more effective against, or in defense missions. And probably more, you know, efficient time-wise as well, just because this takes a little bit to charge up. I've been charging it the whole way, this whole time. I don't even need to, I don't think. Like this gunner right here. Actually, where did it go? I don't know where it went. Oh, it got sucked into the thing and died. Cool. Yeah, you have to charge it at least halfway or else it doesn't do it. I totally missed because that thing jumped. I didn't even know they could jump. Like just straight up and down. That's really weird. I don't think I've ever seen one of those do that. Ow! I got robbed. Yeah, I probably didn't get robbed. I probably just didn't aim that properly. Oh well. So I do appear to be able to just, you know, I guess half-shot everything. Because, I mean, I guess it is one shot. But if I'm taking them out with half charge, then it is a half shot, isn't it? I want to find a heavy gunner. see if I can take them out with one half-charged shot. Oh, it's dead already. How many kills do I have? 364? That's probably my abilities, though. Oh, there's a combo here. Go away. I think I did? I mean, I have faith in this weapon. If it even does something like... I don't know. I know it does a lot of puncture damage. And I know it can do slash damage. But I imagine if it did slash damage, it might not just instantly kill them with a half-charged shot, but it might. Yeah, okay. That works, I guess.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or
Oh, a
continue
gold mine.
fighting?
What is this? Something bad. Infected clip. Come on, tell me. Ow. I don't need any of this. Yeah. We'll take someone else's so they get some traces. Somebody's already taking mine, so I'll take his. And I guess we'll go to... Well... Never mind.
That's the last of them. Objective is secure. Let's go home.
Oh, it was combustion beam that we got. It's pretty good. And I got basically nothing that I need. I wonder if I even got enough traces to make 2 radiant relics. I probably did. Yeah, I did. Cool. I think I need Axie V5 and Neo N8. I don't see any of those in here. Oh well. Yeah, I thought I would go ahead and do a run of that to try to get the Nami Skyla Prime Blade. But yeah, I guess I'll just finish this one up here. So, thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.